You are all familiar with 50. Since then, he has made fun of Jay-Z and Beyonce whenever he can. Now that his trial has begun and identities are being made public, Diddy is sitting on their necks. He most recently made fun of Beyonce's dismal ticket sales during her Cowboy Carter tour, but it appears that the 50s are alluding to more than that. Additionally, he is allegedly claiming that there is a tape of Beyonce and Jay-Z at one of Diddy's strange parties.
Let's start. You're going into the Jay-Z thing.
Yeah.
So recently we just saw, which I can't. We look at the accusations.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna get to Diddy as well, but you look at the accusations, and there's an accusation about Jay-Z and Diddy and a teenager, 13-year-old.
Right.
And we were speaking about just the statement.
Right.
The statement, you were saying you felt like that was calculated.
That was the statement is something from, you can tell it was written by a lawyer.
These are really absurd charges, especially in light of Beyonce and Jay-Z's prominence and influence in the business. Since there are even rumors that some Grammy nominations are approved solely with the couple's consent, almost every Grammy winner in the music industry must give a shout out to Jay-Z and Beyonce when they are selected to accept that glistening trophy once again. There is no way to stop the internet, but that is only a notion.
The fact that Beyonce made a country record changed the game. So thank you.
Beyonce.
Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Thank you to Beyonce. Thank you to Beyonce.
I also have to say thank you to Beyonce, just so that way we keep the guest community safe.
50 Cent is coming for the Carters, and he isn't afraid, regardless of the influence of Jay and Beyonce. Beyonce's fame seems to be fading away every minute, and Jay-Z is hiding behind it. Isn't it strange that Beyonce has been so active, releasing album after album, hosting event after performance, and building so many brands, while Jay has been so quiet and hasn't used any power moves? So it seems like she's trying to make as much money as she can before everything disappears.
Contract. The big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies, those trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, if you look at his career,
Oh, wow. You're gonna let him say that? Jay was getting Grammys.
he had one. Exactly.
Although many blame the recession for Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour's failure, 50 contend that people's awareness that something is wrong rather than unfortunate timing is more likely to be to blame. Beyonce is truly feeling something, and the Beehive is beginning to notice.
On the whole tour, she isn't all that thrilled about doing it anyway. And again, this is allegedly Beyonce. And the related headline reads, Beyonce Cowboy Carter tour not selling tickets. Beyonce may have bitten off more than she can chew. The pop superstar may have topped the country chart for her Cowboy Carter album, for which she won her first Album of the Year award from the Grammys, but her ticket sales for the recently announced Cowboy Carter tour have been lackluster, and she has yet to sell out any shows. According to Ticketmaster and StubHub, tickets for all shows on her tour, which
In his satirical Instagram post said, "It's getting real out here. Hey, the tickets aren't selling now. It's not just 50 that's out here poking at Beyonce and Jay-Z. This Diddy case has been dragging a lot of celebrities down the gutter, and it would seem that Beyonce and Jay-Z are not immune to it. Some shocking findings from the FBI's investigation into Diddy's home include video recordings of A-list celebrities attending his parties. Keep in mind that Diddy has previously been charged for recording these celebrities without their permission, and all of their names have been linked to the case. In fact, Beyonce and Jay-Z were allegedly seen in some of those tapes, and on an episode of Shannon Shari, D-Bab even hinted that the two of them attended one of those after parties.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people, he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So, he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Me and, you know, maybe about 15 others, you know.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being, you know, 2 of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in at the moment, you know. And she came over and introduced herself to me like as if she had to. This is Beyonce, cut it out. But I'm a big fan of your work, you know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop, and that was just dope. That was dope as hell to me, man. That was.
It is now clear that Diddy is revealing this information because Jay-Z abandoned him as soon as he was discovered.
Some rather intriguing discoveries were made, including compromising footage featuring numerous beloved celebrities caught in scandalous situations. Speculation is rife that Diddy intentionally leaked this footage to authorities as a form of revenge against the Carters, allegedly due to their perceived lack of support during his legal.
Furthermore, it was said that Kant, a well-known female celebrity, was frantically attempting to purchase it prior to its release.
Just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood, but one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before, so like a catch and kill.
Catch and kill, correct.
Wow, can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on.
No, I can't explain who the person was, but
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape and this other person is...
Although the individual was not identified, many have conjectured that Beyonce, whose real name is Jaguar Wright, has been attempting to contact the media for some time. The complete audio of Diddy bashing Meek Mill was captured by Nicki Minaj and leaked last year, as you may recall. She further asserted that one of Diddy's victims was Meek Mill.
Cause, adding fuel to the fire, an unsettling audio clip allegedly featuring Meek Mill and Diddy has surfaced, courtesy of Diddy's former bodyguard.
And then milk running the fuck around, about expensive pain in his ass.
Wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jack.
Fuck me.
Wait a minute.
He's a fucking Fruit Loop. He Diddy fried.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy fried. He Diddy fried. He the Diddy do our bop. Fuck me. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on me. She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded?
According to Jaguar Wright, Jay-Z is worse than Diddy and has harmed her in ways that are all on tape, including sticking her with a box cutter.
It's just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. Want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy. It's gonna be the women that give him in the...
Jaguar proceeded to shout that Jay-Z was worse than Diddy's child when she appeared on Piers Morgan's show. Much of what she stated in that interview nearly landed Piers Morgan and the Carters in legal hot water. The man had to flee for his life and provide multiple apologies, including an official apology, before Bob's legal team allowed him to be himself.
There is no vindication for me because for 4 years I've been screaming not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately.
The trial continues. The truth is emerging. At the moment, the court has summoned and named a number of celebrities, including Michael B., Lauren London, and Young Miami. It wouldn't be shocking if Beyonce and Jay were included on the list as well, as Jay was Diddy's best friend and attended all the parties. The fact that Jay and R. Kelly were close friends, and we all know how that ended, must also be kept in mind. Jay-Z collaborated with Pharrell on the song Young Girl, which may be found if you go deeper into his and Beyonce's relationship. He talks about dating a 19-year-old in it. In an interview, Beyonce claimed to have met Jay in 1999 or 2000, when she was 18. Hove, don't bite. I've been through it. I might mold your life. Be like Janet. Take control of your life. I've got a young girl still not quite 21. You're 19. No, you're lightning in a bottle. I'll give you a ring tomorrow. I was 18 when we first met and 19 when we started dating, she stated. However, in a 2007 interview with Charlie Rose, Jay-Z acknowledged that he began dating Beyonce in 1997 when she was just 16 years old. Some of them have a habit of making mistakes from time to time, especially when it comes to remembering Buzz's age when they initially courted. Depending on the interview, she has stated that she was 17, 18, or 19, but the fact that she first met Jay-Z at 16 suggests that he likes them to be wild and young. You'll have to use your imagination for that. Meanwhile, here are some thoughts on this whole 50 situation. I listen to 50 Cent when he talks because I don't think he's ever lied, and because he's in the game and hears a lot of things that the rest of us wouldn't. Additionally, he's conscious of all the oddities that, since some people disagree with all of these assertions, we would want to know which side of the Jay-Z controversy you support. Even if it looks strange, he always tells the truth. Even Beyonce's children have Grammys, and Jay-Z and Puff have been overrated for far too long. They have never had anything, yet they have bullied and stolen their way into hits.